Steven.
And I'm John, and you're watching The
So-and-So Show!
The show that explores how we can make waves in the world around us by learning about God and each other.
You know what, John?
What, Steven?
All this talk about making waves has me wanting to learn how to do something I've never been able to do.
Oh, inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth at the same time.
No.
Oh, dress like me?
No.
Become an accountant.
No.
Dress like me?
You already said that one.
Well, I just wanted to give you another try because, you need a little help.
I'm basically dressed exactly like you.
I have a hat.
I've always wanted to learn how to surf.
Surf?
Yeah, ride the waves.
Well, why didn't you say so? Please welcome someone who knows stuff.
Did someone want to learn how to surf?
Oh.
Yes, come on in. Tell us, who are you and what do you know?
Okay, well, hi, my name is Talia, and I'm a professional surfer and surfing instructor.
Boom.
And you can teach us how to surf?
Yeah.
On land?
Mm-hmm.
Right here in John's basement?
Sure, you can start becoming a surfer anywhere.
Really? I just assumed that you needed water.
Well, eventually you do, but I can show you some stuff to prepare yourself to get on a board one day.
Awesome. Okay, let's do this. Star wipe.
Okay, so the lines on the floor represent the center of your surfboards.
Makes sense.
So I want you to lay on your stomachs on top of the line.
Okay, that's easy enough.
Okay. One of the most important things to learn how to do is paddle on your board, like this.
Oh, like this?
Mm-hmm. There you go.
That's easy.
All right, and when you've paddled out far enough, you're gonna wanna sit up on your board, like this.
Oh, like that.
There you go, yeah.
Cool. Oh, okay, got it.
And when you see a wave coming, you lay back down,
Oh, we're back down.
start paddling really hard,
Do I use feet? No.
and then you pop up,
What?
like that.
Just pop up?
Yeah, you just pop up.
Just pop up. Pop up.
There you go.
Got it.
You got it.
All right.
And after that, you balance.
Oh, balancing is easy. I do that every day when I'm walking.
Oh,
Just,
oh no.
that happens all the time, honestly.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Oh, okay. Whew.
So balancing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when balancing, it's important to stay centered over the board
Okay.
with your knees bent.
Knees bent. Knees bent.
Hey, let's play a game to help all of us practice.
Yeah. Wait, all of us?
Yeah, you, me, her, and all of you. It's called
Surf It!
All right, here's how you play. First of all, you who are watching who can stand up, please do so. Yes, come on, stand up.
Just pop
I'm not
up.
kidding. Yes, I'm not kidding. Okay, now, make sure you have plenty of room around you because we are going to be doing the 4 moves Talia just taught us. When Mr. Surf It calls out, swim it,
Oh.
everyone do this. Then when he calls out, sit it, everyone do this. And when he calls stand it,
Just pop up.
pop up. And finally, when he says surf it, you're gonna move like you're surfing. Whoa.
This sounds exhausting.
But fun.
Yes, yes, okay. All right, everyone ready to play?
Yes.
I see you. All right. Mr. Surf It, if you would please give us a countdown.
Surf It! We'll begin in 3, 2, 1. Sit it!
Oh.
Swim it! Sit it!
Oh, we're back.
Swim it! Stand it!
Pop up.
Swim it!
And we're
Stand it! Surf it!
Hey, finally.
Swim it! Stand it! Surf it! You're a winner!
I'm ready to surf.
I'm ready to throw up.
I'm ready for a Bible story.
Yeah. Good idea.
It's
Bible story time.
Oh.
Hello, what's up everyone? I'm Kellen and I am here to tell you a pretty amazing story about Jesus and his disciples out on the water. You can find this story in Matthew chapter 14, verse 22 through 33. To tell this story, I'm gonna ask my good friends to perform a little something I like to call human head puppet theater. Jesus had just finished performing a miracle where he fed thousands of people with just 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. After everyone had eaten, he had told his disciples to get into the boat and go to the other side of the Sea of Galilee so he could have some time alone to pray.
Okay, so we'll just see you on the other side, I guess.
Yeah, enjoy your alone time, Jesus. All right, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah.
That was a good push.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, wait a minute, Peter. How is Jesus going to get to the other side? I mean, surely he won't walk around the lake. That would take forever.
I don't know, Philip. Maybe he'll walk across the lake.
On the water?
Philip. I'm kidding!
So the disciples set off across the Sea of Galilee. But later that night, when they were a long way from land, the water got a little rough and the boat was being pounded by the waves.
I hope Jesus didn't get in a boat by himself.
I know, the water's getting a little rough. We're being pounded by waves.
Hey, that sounds familiar.
What do you mean?
Look! Do you see that?
Just before dawn, the disciples saw something on the water and it was coming toward them.
I do! I think it's a ghost! Ah!
But right then, the figure on the water said, "Be brave, it is I. Don't be afraid."
Wait, Lord, is that you? If it is, tell me to come to you on the water.
Come.
Okay, I'm coming to you, Jesus. 1, 2, 3. Wow, I'm walking on water. I'm walking on water.
But when Peter saw the wind and the waves,
I'm walking on water. Ah! Lord, save me! Help!
your faith is so small. Why did you doubt me? Jesus pulled Peter up from the water, and when they climbed into the boat, the wind and waves died down.
Truly you are the Son of God.
Truly, indeed. Hey, thanks, guys. Man, I love that story. Jesus made waves in the lives of everyone he met. He invited people like Peter to follow him. And you know, he's inviting us too to follow him. We can follow Jesus by living his way and showing his love to others. Now, we may not always get it right, but Jesus is always with us. And when we feel like we're sinking, Jesus can pull us back up. Well, that's it for me. I'll see you guys next time.
That was an incredible story.
Right? If I were Peter, I don't know if I would have done it.
What, tried walking on water?
Yeah! I mean, walking on water? Who does that?
Jesus does.
Oh, yeah.
Which goes to show you, no matter what Jesus is doing, if he invites you to join, he's got you. Hey, I think this is a good time to ask.
What's the point?
Jesus invited people to follow him.
Yeah, even you. But following Jesus doesn't necessarily mean going to all the same places Jesus went.
I mean, you could do that.
Well, yeah, but if you really want to follow Jesus, you should find out how Jesus lived and live like him. The Bible's a good place to start.
And you should love how Jesus loved. You can put others first like Jesus did, or treat people the way that you want to be treated.
Oh, yeah, and you can trust that he'll be with you, even when you get distracted by the storms and sink a little bit.
You know what? Peter could have used a surfboard.
Oh, definitely. Oh, no. Oh. Hey, you know, this table is a lot like a surfboard. It's about as wide.
Go for it.
Yes! All right, here we go. Okay. All right, I'm paddling.
Paddling.
Oh, I see a big wave.
Whoa.
Here we go. Pop up, pop up. Well,
Nice.
Keep
the balance.
Up.
Keep the... Oh! And that's the So-and-So Show, everyone. Needs a little work.
Yep.